welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and this is our weekly Friday grocery haul where we usually shop at Winco. I did go to Sprouts and pick up one thing, which I'll show you in a minute. This week, well actually this time of year, usually like fall, winter, we have all of our stuff from the garden processed and put away. So we don't really get a lot at the store. It's just kind of the fill in the gap, so to speak. And you know, like any seasonal fruit that didn't do well for us, or other things. So I am pulling a lot of stuff from my freezer and from my pantry. I did a huge clean out last week of my pantry, so I have a bunch of stuff in there that I just need to use up so it does not go to waste. And then our freezer, we just pull from that most of the time through fall and winter. So I have a lot of my proteins already on hand. So, and I also have a meal plan coming up with this, so let's get into it. So I spent $90 on all of this. We'll go ahead and start with the produce. I got this ginger turmeric. I like to make a little healthy shot with that. Like you blend it in the blender and then skim it and take a little shot. It's an immune booster. My son wanted some oranges, one mango. We have some lemons for tea, and I like to just do lemon water in the morning before my coffee. Some apples. This was kind of an impulse buy. We were hungry and yeah, that's what happened there. So, and we have some cabbage. I'm going to be making some sauerkraut using half of this and then another half for a recipe. And it is our first very cold day. It actually hailed and rained out today, and it was like, what is it, 47 right now, that's cold for us. So I got this to stock up for the winter. So this should be good through winter. Just a nice little cozy food, comfort food. And some chips because I have an 11-year-old who is always hungry. Some bananas. And some pomegranates. So I have a pomegranate tree, but I only got 3 this year, and the squirrel got one of them, and they were not this big. So it is the season for pomegranates, and I love these in smoothies, or I make like a smoothie bowl, and I love to add these for like a little crunch, and they're so good for you. So I'm going to chop these up, skip them out, and freeze the seeds actually just to save. And then we usually make our own pizza, but it's just been a week. So I'm going to throw a few of these in there just for those nights that are super busy. And my son can just heat that up on his own. And then we have this thing of feta. I have 3 recipes I'm going to be using this for. So it's some viral on the soup group I'm in, and some TikTok viral video. So recipe. So let's see what goes with that. And then we have some grapes my son wanted. Of course, I always get the flour because I usually make a lot of our own bread. So I'll be making like some French breads and like sandwich breads and stuff like that. And then we have cottage cheese. And I did get some bagels. I'm going to throw one of these sourdoughs in the freezer just for like busy weeks like this where I'm not able to like make the bread, that we can just grab it out of the freezer. And this, I did grab some raw milk, which I'll be talking about in a little bit. This did take a bite of our budget, $18. And I know sounds crazy, but it is so good for you. And we were getting it from a farmer down the road, but they dried their cow. So you can see the cream line there. We're going to be making butter out of that. And then you have buttermilk, and then you have your milk. So that is it for our little grocery haul, and then I'll get to our meal plan with what I'll be pulling from the freezers and pantry. All right, so for my weekly meal plan, I'll go over like the pantry staples are like your seasonings, cooking oils, butter, baking soda, baking powder, and things like that I didn't include with the haul or what I have here. And then from my pantry, I have my pantry freezer, I have a half of a cheddar cheese block still left. I have this Hawaiian stuffing mix from, I think it's from Aldi's, I don't know, but it's gonna go bad if I don't use it. And then I have, what else do I have in there? Oh yeah, I have some frozen fruit still, and our freezers are full. Like, it's the time of year that our freezers are full, so we just pull from them all season. So we have the mixed frozen fruit. I have chicken breast. I have ground sausage. I have 1 pound from what I didn't use last week in a recipe where I grabbed 3. So I have that left over. Potatoes, I have like half a bag left over, and peanut butter. So those are going to be like my things I have in my pantry. From the garden, I have this kukuza, and I have tomatoes, some tomato sauce, onions, garlic, and I have a bunch of spaghetti squash also too that I am using. Some bell peppers, my bok choy, my purple bok choy, lettuce, and chives. So that is all stuff from my garden. So to get started on the meal plan, for snacks, we'll be doing pretzel bites. I make just the super easy little pretzel bites from that bag of flour. My son loves them. He just heats them up, throws a little butter on there and salt, and they're really good. And then he has his chips. We have the blueberry bagels, so he can do that for breakfast or for a snack. And then what else do we have? Oh yes, smoothies, sourdough and peanut butter, the English muffins. We have fruits to eat that we got, and then also other fruits from in the freezer. Cottage cheese. I'm gonna make some blueberry muffins because we have blueberries in the freezer, and then off of that bag of flour. And then yes, and yogurt and blueberries. So with that gallon of milk, I'll be making a little bit of some yogurt and then saving a little bit for it to be able to eat too. So for breakfast, it'll probably be like eggs. Our chickens are starting to molt, so we're not getting a lot of eggs that we would normally get, and they probably won't be laying for another month or 2, maybe 3 months, just depending. So our egg stash is going down very quickly. So yeah, eggs and toast, pancakes. What else do I do? Even just like an English muffin in the morning or a bagel when we're in like a hurry, off to PE or a co-op or something. So lunches, we'll probably do like grilled cheese, baked potatoes with vegetables, so I'll have a half a bag, or something like French fries with a protein, a smoothie in a bowl for me, and salad, like feta garden salads for me and also my husband. And then lunches, we also do a lot of leftovers. We cook kind of, especially when we're doing a lot of soups now because it's finally soup season. So we have a lot of leftovers with that. So my husband can take it to work, and then we can all eat it the next day. So for the dinner ideas, there's like 2 viral things. I'm in this like Facebook, like We Love Soup group or whatever. And there's this viral like feta tomato soup going around, and I really want to try it. So it's like I'll make a video on it, but you take your tomatoes and you put like a bell pepper, maybe a little apple on there if you have it, or a carrot to kind of sweeten it. And you add some feta to it, and it's supposed to be like really good and like creamy, kind of like that. I think it was the TikTok trend when it was like the pasta and the tomato, that whole thing that was going on, I think around during like when COVID, like 4 years ago, something similar to that. So that feta tomato soup with salad or grilled cheese, and then I have that 1 pound of sausage still left over, and then I have the cabbage. I'm gonna make sauerkraut out of half of it, and then the rest I'm gonna do like an unstuffed cabbage roll type of meal. And then I have the chicken in the Hawaiian stuffing mix that I'm going to do with like some whatever vegetable that I can get out of the freezer, like probably green beans or broccoli or something. And then I have the bok choy bell pepper stir fry with chicken and rice. So I do have a bunch of rice also to use. And black bean tacos with homemade tortillas, which will be with that bag of flour there. And the kukuza soup. So I have not cooked this yet. I have not cooked with this yet. I have watched a few videos, so should see how that turns out. And then also with the soups, I'm gonna just make some French bread, throw some butter on there. You can even make an easy like garlic bread if you want to, and then cut that in half, and then you can have half of it later. Makes a good snack too. You can put, your butter, peanut butter jelly, or anything like that. So just keep an eye out. I will be posting a few videos on definitely the feta tomato soup because I'm really excited for that. And Also, oh, I'm also going to be doing with the spaghetti squash, I'm going to be doing kind of the same thing with for like a lunch, because it's kind of small. This would be like 2 people, but you cut it in half, you put your feta in, or you bake it first, and then once it's done, you put your feta in and your tomatoes and mix it all together with like basil and stuff. So that's going to be good too. So just keep an eye out. Like I said, I'm going to do a few videos on some of these meals, and thank you so much for watching, and check out those, subscribe so you can check out the new videos.